Hi Taurus, this is your message for May 2025. This is for Taurus, Sun, Moon, Rising, and or Venus. So starting with love, for those of you who are single, let's see what's coming in for you in May, please, Spirit. I have the Hermit card. Some of you could meet a Virgo in May, but a lot of you are going through some kind of introspection regarding your love life. You feel like you're not ready for love, and I don't think you're taking action towards love in May. I feel like you're still sitting with yourself and deciding, what is it that I want in a partner? Am I ready for love? I feel like you're still healing from something from your past. What else, Spirit? Yeah, you're very uncertain when it comes to love. You're in your head about something that disappointed you in the past. I don't think you're ready for love in May, Tauruses, but you are going to move on from that stagnant energy, okay? So despite not being ready for a new partner, you are moving on with the Chariot card from whatever disappointed you in the past. You're no longer going to stay in this healing energy. You're getting out of that, okay? So by the end of May, are they going to meet anybody at all? I don't think so. Possible Sagittarius, you could meet someone, but with the Temperance card, I'm getting more the vibe of patience is needed. You're not going to meet someone in May. You're going to meet someone later on. This is not the month of love for you singles, but at least you're healing, okay? So that's very important. Don't look at it as something bad. If you don't meet anybody yet, relationships aren't everything, okay? You're still disappointed, you're still hurt when it comes to love. Give yourself time to heal. Don't jump into anything, and I know you won't, because as a Taurus myself, I know that we don't jump into relationships like that. But yeah, give yourself time to heal, and I think you are doing that in May. What about for those of you who are in a committed relationship? What's coming in for you in May? I have the Eight of Pentacles. You and your partner are going to increase your finances. You could decide to combine finances together or build a business together. Something about your finances as a couple, it's going to get better. I also have the Seven of Cups to the Three of Swords. So make sure that you're not delusional in May regarding your partnership, because this illusion or delusion of a certain expectation could end up disappointing you in May. So for example, let's say you're expecting your partner to propose to you in May. Don't feed into that delusion. Let the relationship play out how it's supposed to play out, because you're going to end up disappointing yourself, okay? Keep it lighthearted, keep it fun. I feel like your dynamic in May is going to be very fun and lighthearted. Don't expect something that is not realistic, okay? What else for Tauruses who are in a relationship by the end of May? What's going to happen? Yeah, I have the Two of Swords. There's a little bit of wishy-washy energy coming from your relationship due to toxicity. You need to end that toxicity in May because it's not serving your relationship. So toxicity could be bringing up the past. It could be pressuring your partner for something that they may not be ready for yet, okay? So there is transformation happening in May with your relationship, and it's transformation for the better so that you guys can start investing towards a more harmonious relationship, okay? Underneath the Death card, I do have Judgment. So yeah, there are past issues resurfacing in May that you guys are going to put an end to so that you can move on. What about your career? What does your career look like in May? I have the Knight of Pentacles. Your career is slow and steady, okay? Don't expect like a sudden increase in money in May or a sudden promotion. I feel like things will remain the same, but it's going steady. Your income isn't getting lower, but it isn't getting higher either. It's a slow and steady pace. What about for your money flow? I'm getting Temperance. So this talks about patience, okay? So if you're expecting some kind of payout or for your money to increase, I feel more like it's a gradual increase and steady increase rather than oh, I'm gonna win the lottery this month or I'm gonna get a sudden increase in finances. I don't see anything like that. Luck is on your side with regards to your finances, but like I said, it's not something significant. Yeah, with the King of Swords, I feel like your money flow in May is going to come from communicating and from setting boundaries. So if you have your own business, maybe you're going to start speaking your truth more or setting more boundaries with yourself or with your employees so that you can get more money. Or if you are at a 9-to-5, you're going to set boundaries with your coworkers or your boss and really get stuff done, really communicate your needs, and that's going to bring you in that steady income. And just in general, 3 more cards. What does Taurus need to know for the month of May? I have the Knight of Wands. Make sure that you keep things very lighthearted and playful. That could be in your relationship, at work, with your friends. Make sure that you're having fun. It is your birthday season. Why wouldn't you have fun? Don't be so serious. I know sometimes we can be serious because we're all about money and career. Make sure that you have a balance. I also have the Ace of Pentacles. You do have a new opportunity coming your way, whether that's in your career, in your love life, whatever area of life. This is a seed that's being planted for growth later on. So like I said earlier, it's a steady growth. That seed is being planted so that you can have that growth later on. And I have the Three of Pentacles. You're going to have a lot of collaboration in May with your friends, with business partners, whatever that looks like for you. Your communication looks good in May. I just feel like May is a very steady month for you. Nothing too crazy. You're going to feel financially stable and self-sufficient. I think May is a good month. I don't think there's anything significant happening. It's more like a month of setting a foundation for what's to come. Okay, but that's what I have for you, Taurus.